I think that it's interesting. I don't think that corporations are responsible for selling you things that are only good for you. I think that they can sell you products that are good and bad, and you are a person that can make your own choice to consume them or not. But I do think that part of being a corporation that involves giving back in the form of charities.
Oh, it's who we are. Doesn't matter if we've gone too far. Doesn't matter if it's all okay. Doesn't matter if it's not okay. Oh, won't you save us? What we are. Don't look clear, and it's all uphill from here. Oh.
Absolutely, because corporations, if they want to claim to be citizens, then they should be good citizens. They're not citizens, of course. But sure, corporations wield a disproportionate influence in our society. They can be incredible role models, or they can just, push us over the edge into, divisiveness and hatefulness. And I think that Target, for example, by embracing their new policy regarding LGBT issues with bathrooms, and allowing customers to choose that bathroom with which they feel most comfortable, that sends a huge signal. Target, people like Target. They like the corporations. We're a capitalist, overly materialistic society. Therefore, people who sell things have a lot of influence. They can use that influence for the good. So yeah, I think it's a good thing.
I think that Target's new policy about transgender people being able to use whatever bathroom they identify with. That's it, right? I think that that's a fine policy. It makes sense. I mean, it's headed in the right direction of where the country should be going. So, all in all, I feel like it was a good move.
I honestly think Target's new policy is fine. If you're transgender and you feel like you want to go to a woman's restroom because that's what you identify with, I think that's absolutely fine.
It's not something I could probably get used to it, but at first it seems like something that's gonna feel weird,
Let me tell you, somebody that is transgender has literally spent their whole life feeling like they're in the wrong body, and all they want to do is be recognized as the identity to which they feel they belong. I assure you that these sick child molesters are not dressing up in clothing of the opposite gender to sneak into Target's bathroom and molest your children. I assure you of that.
So I walked right through the front doors of our local Target, went to the customer service desk, found a manager, and I asked, "Can you please help me understand your new bathroom policy?" To which she shrugged her shoulders and smirked, knowing no doubt this question was coming from others. And she said, and I quote, "Well, basically, there's a new law that's been passed, and because of that law, it's our policy that you can now use the restroom that you self-identify with." To which I said, "Excuse me?" She said, "Yes, because of the new law, you can now use the restroom that you self-identify with." I said, "Like right now?" She said, "Yes, sir. Whichever bathroom you self-identify with, you are welcome to go and use right now. What you are targeting are perverts, pedophiles, people that are going to harm our children."
This issue's been very politicized, involving that North Carolina law. So I think there's definitely some political stuff going on, but I think there's some civil rights. It's probably Target's trying to say this is how we feel, and these are rights of these people, so we'll support that.
Well, no, it's a absolute. Well, again, I'd say it's a civil rights act that's inherently political. That's what I'd say.
I'd say it's a civil rights action. I mean, I think the only way it would really be a political action is because if they were trying to gain something from it, I guess, really. But I think it's a civil rights action because, you know, we're at this point in time where we're giving, you know, the LGBT community some rights that they've been denied for a long time now. So at this point, I think it's time that it is a civil rights action that's paving the way to give them the rights they deserve.